Morning. I'm here to speak a message of truth and love. Oh, yes, of course. My truth. Maybe millions of people's truth today. I'm here for the sunrise. Give thanks to Gaia for taking care of us, our precious planet Earth, in symbiosis with humans. I'm here to talk about masks and certificate of vaccine IDs and green passes. The idea that if you have a vaccine, you don't have to wear a mask. Um, if you have a vaccine, you can travel. If you don't, you can do neither of these things. In other words, if you don't stick something foreign in your already healthy body, then your rights are reduced. Crazy, right? So, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. We came to Earth to live, experience, have fun, learn lessons, evolve, expand, love. Mostly we came here to love, to be love, exude love, extend love. The love of the one creator that we came from, that which we are, that which we will go back to, that which we came from, that which is all there is. So Earth is a free will planet. You can choose to create darkness, which it's really not that you're creating darkness, you're somehow choosing the opposite of all there is, which is light and love. Fear. So, how to expand one's consciousness? Truth is part of it, having true knowledge. I realized we came to a planet where by the time we got here, we didn't know where we were from apes. Nothing special about us. So it's just ridiculous stories. His story, not our story, his story, whoever he was. So on the planet now, and for I don't know how long, my parents' parents all grew up with the same lies, deceits. Humans are deceived. It's a fact. No, it's not pretty, but that doesn't make it any less the truth. We don't want to. Okay. So, whatever you focus on grows. Whatever you give your attention to, your attention is tantamount to your energy, your life force, that precious gift of life and breath that I acknowledge each morning when I wake up and breathe again. Okay, I'm still here. Thank you. There must be something more I'm to do. There must be something more I'm to do. I'm to be of the greatest good I can for all. Not for many, not for some, for all. The greatest good of all. And what could that possibly look like? Loving all. Loving all. We are all one. And that means loving the darkness too, meaning the darkness in humans. Humans created the darkness story. Light is what is. You can't go and turn on the inky dark switch, but you can turn on the light and illuminate the darkness. It's polarization. It takes one to have the other. Anyway. Without the light, you would have never known that you were always walking in the dark, because it would have always been dark. Probably wouldn't even have been here. Anyway. The bottom line of my topic here is freedom. Freedom, let it ring. We came here to be free. Absolutely. Free to create in the image of the Supreme Creator, that which we came from. Made in their image. We too are creators. Most of us, however, creating by default, and even after we learn that we are creators and that we create with the things that we think, believe, and give our attention to, when you give your attention to it, it grows. Have you noticed that? And more so now in the new energies, as the light is overtaking the darkness, as you see all the injustices coming to light. There's no other way to put it. It's all coming out. It's all going to come out. What the government started calling conspiracy theories, oh, so many years ago. What my friends have called me a conspiracy theorist. And the conspiracies. Isn't that crazy? I was born onto a planet where the conspiracy was to keep me in the dark and all my fellow humans endlessly if possible. Enslave us here in the Garden of Eden to work and toil at jobs we can't stand, many of us. And then to be enslaved to pay a mortgage and a car payment. Well, a lot of us are waking up. We know that that's not what we're here for. We're here for a much grander purpose and a much better life. And a much better life. The deceits run deep, so deep that people would rather believe the lies than the truth. So deep that changing from the lie system is so scary to people that they would rather stay in the lies than hear the truth, than know the truth, than embody the truth, and be the truth. And that is what it takes to expand, to grow your consciousness. You can't expand your consciousness when you're still believing in lies from the mainstream news media. I mean, that's like a basic. That's like one of the first things you do when you wake up is turn that shit off. And I've heard a million excuses for why people know it's all not real, but they still watch it. So this is how it works. They use your own mind against you. They are brilliant. They know that you're creators. Know that you're powerful creators. We are powerful creators. And then what we focus on and give our attention to expands. And the more people they can get thinking about what they want them to think about, which is lower vibrational activity, death and pain and mistrust and racial inequalities and racial hate, all this crap that they feed you over the news to keep us divided. Divided, we fall. They pitted us against ourselves, and it's been working for thousands of years. Wake up. Wake up, divine being. Wake up. The planned pandemic, scamdemic, whatever you want to call it, yes, it's killed people. Yes, it's there. It is attracted to people in fear. People in love are not a host for it. That is how it works. And if I get it, I know I'll simply fight it off like everything else. I have an immune system and I count on it. Now, I'm not saying that people with compromised health, I said I have an immune system. I'm extremely healthy. But here it is. Do you want your kids to grow up with masks their whole lives? And do you, well, it's not going to happen. Here it is. So the more of us that are together, I know that there's lots of us out there across the country that are not going to take this vaccine. We are already healthy. Aside from the fact that we don't trust it, there's no reason to get it. There's just no reason to get it. So, know that you're not alone. Stand up for your rights. Take off the mask whenever you can. For if we do not stand up for our freedom now, we will cry for what we lost. This is the future of our lives and our planet here, and nothing less. We must stand up for our rights, or they will take them all away and have you locked in your houses. Oh, how do you escape a prison you don't know you're in? Well, take a look around. Take a look around. We stand together. We stand together. So God made our bodies were made in such magnificence. So you have eyes, ears, nose, mouth, gate, tonsils. What is it? All made to take in that which comes in, to come in this area first through your tonsils, so that your body could then determine what to do with whatever it was that just came in. Is it friend or foe? What do we do with it? It's a brilliant system. Vaccines are an anomaly to your body. And they inject foreign shit into your body, bypassing all of your proper systems. Think about it. Just think about it. I'm not telling anybody to get it or to not get it. I'm saying that I'm not going to get it. And that I know many that aren't going to. And that doesn't make us second-class citizens. And that doesn't mean that we don't get to travel. So please, airlines, let us know which one, or two, or three, or four is going to allow travel without these papers. The sooner the better. The sooner they stand up. The sooner everybody stands up, the less enforcement and control will be had. I mean, if one can imagine that at the state we're in now. So, when you watch the mass news media, when you're watching that kind of news, it lowers your vibration. You don't stay happy watching it. You don't think positive thoughts about the earth. And there are positive things happening on the earth, and they're not telling you about any of them. They're still making it all seem horrible, and it's just not. It's just not true. It's a story. Medea, Medea, the goddess of illusion. The media can do anything they want to a piece of tape. They can doctor the hell out of it. They can put whatever narrative they want on it, put it on the TV, and people buy it hook, line, and sinker like it's real. When you croak, you're gonna go find out the truth. But why do you have to wait till you croak? Why not embrace the truth while you're here? Do the research. See, the same 7 companies own all of the news media. It is all being disseminated in the same way because it's all the same people behind it, and they all have the same narrative and the same goal: to keep your vibration low, to keep you thinking the world is shit, to keep you thinking that people are shit, to keep you thinking divided racial stuff, when underneath you're all God. You're all God underneath. The colors is just variety. My God. You know, we are past this color thing. Who gives a shit what color somebody's skin is? Oh my gosh. Talk about adolescent behavior, people. Wake up. Wake up. They're using your own. They're just using your minds against you. So then they get you thinking all this stupid shit. Thousands and millions and billions of you watching the news. Your mass consciousness links together. And you make things so. Crazy? No, it's not. Look at history. Look at your life. Look at what's been going on. The more you think a thing, the more it becomes. The more the universe says yes, that's what they want. That's what they're focusing on. You have free will. You can focus on whatever you want. When you focus on a thing, the universe says, well, that's apparently what she wants. She wants more of this pain shit, more of this bad relationship shit, more of this drug shit, more poverty, whatever it is that you're focusing on. So let's turn that around. More abundance, more love, more health, more unity. Focus on the things that you want to grow, people. There is no other message. Focus on the things that you want to grow. Freedom, health, truth in the media. The censorship that's going on YouTube is pretty crazy, you know, but we're going to keep disseminating truth. All it lets us know is that, you know, that we're doing something right. That we're doing something right. Otherwise, why in the world would they need to take it off? Anyways, I think this is plenty long enough, and I think I got the point across. If you are awake, if you're not, you probably wouldn't be watching this. Focus on that what you want. Stay away from lower vibration activity as much as you can. Don't let them suck you in and get you paying attention and focusing on something that you don't want to grow. War is unacceptable. Hating your neighbor is unacceptable. Hating somebody for the color of their skin is unacceptable. Grow up. Grow up. Wake up. Know the truth. Do the research. Care about yourself enough to do the research to find out the truth. It's out there. There's tons of information and whistleblowers on every conspiracy that has been since the 30s and 40s. I mean, what, Bilderberg started in what, 52 or something like that? I mean, that's the beginning of the, you know, the big plan, but I'm sure it started before then. Keeping spiritual knowledge from us, who we are, how important you are, how loved you are, how worthy you are, that this earth is abundant, that there's plenty of room for everybody. There's plenty of room for everybody. Doesn't mean go have 13 kids. We're coming upon a time of consciousness where people are going to understand that there are a lot of people here, and maybe one or two is just fine. I don't know. We are growing up. We have passed a marker. Think about it. All the predictions are done. Nostradamus' predictions are done. We are not at war. Things are changing. Things are changing. See it. See the truth. Know it in your heart. Feel it. Feel for the truth. You're going to find it in the love, not in the hate. Not in the fear. Not in the pandemic. And when they rise in the street in peaceful protests, like they did in the UK, join them peacefully. Peacefully. We need to take back our freedoms one by one. We need to not so much worry about the government that's broke. We create another one. We create those things which will sustain us. Good food, good, healthy, live food. Clean water. Sustainable, true sustainable living. Get the GMOs out of our food supply. Everything that they've done to hurt humanity, we need to override it until it falls apart. That's a lot. So go about your day in a peaceful, loving way, knowing who you are. Walk in peaceful, loving knowing that you are a divine being here with a purpose. Turn inside and find what it is. Turn inside and find the answers. Namaste.